Yo guys, it's Footmaster here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing my team of the knockout stage predictions and explanation video. Now, as you can see by the title, I have no idea if this promo is coming. I've seen sources from two well-known leaks and they're both different. One says they are coming and one says they're not, so I'm not sure about this, but we'll have to wait and see. If you do go on to enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe if you're new. But yeah, let's get into the video. Now guys, unfortunately it is Thursday, and as I'm editing this video, I've looked at the 6 PM content and there is no loading screen for this promo, which makes it look like there is not going to be a promo till team of the season, which is a bit of a rip. Foot Investment Leaks did say that there'll be no promo until the 23rd of April when team of the season will start, but Foot Arcade said there will be team of the knockout stage. It's looking like it's not going to happen, but yeah guys, I'm still going to make this video. I'm just going to show you what cards could have come out. It would have been a sick promo, but yeah, let's get into this. First of all, big up these two card designers for making these card designs, but as you can see by FIFA 19, we did last see the promo then. We haven't seen it in a few FIFAs. But yeah, it was really insane. Like, we got 99 Messi, 98 Ronaldo. We got people like Leroy Sané as well. Some very, very good cards in this promo. And these cards were for the best players in the knockout round. So from the last 16 up until the quarter-final legs. So yeah, that's why I thought it might be this year, but it's looking like it's not going to be. We also saw Europa League ones, of course. Like in FIFA 19, we had Aubameyang, who was very broken back then. And yeah, we also had Europa League ones. And these were very similar to the team of the group stage cards. They'd probably be much better because it would include less lower rated players. And they were not live cards as well, guys. Keep that in mind. They were not upgradable. But as you've seen by EA recently, they've kind of downgraded the standards in promo wise. Like, team of the year last year was so much better than this year. 0.99 rated cards in this year's team of the year. But yeah, let's get into the actual predictions. Now, first in the predictions, it's obviously going to be Kylian Mbappe. Now, this guy has been incredible in the Champions League. I know he wasn't great in the last game or two, but against Barcelona he absolutely destroyed them, and he showed why he's such a world-class young footballer. But yeah, this card would be absolutely mental. 99 pace, obviously, very end game card. He'd be worth millions of coins, and yeah, I would have loved to seen this card, and yeah, it would have been a very broken card. Now, partnering him up with the strong link, it's got to be Neymar Jr. And I forgot to mention, guys, as we saw in FIFA 19, there were players in this promo that were from the same club, so there were 2 or 3 from each club sometimes, so that's why I've included Neymar as well. And this would have been a sensational card. I've put him at cam because he played most of his games in the Champions League at cam, and that would have been incredible because at cam this card is much better than on the wing. He would have been so sick, and that link with that Mbappe would have been end game level. Like, this card is so broken, as you know about his gold card. And yeah, 5-star, 5-star, obviously, amazing links. Yeah, I would have loved to seen this card with a position change to cam. And he defo deserves it for his sensational performances when he's not been injured. Now, next in the predictions, I've gone with a cheeky little Keylor Navas. Now, this guy has been incredible for PSG. He saved them on so many occasions. He's been unstoppable some games. Like, he saved ridiculous shots. He defo deserves one, and he got in the team of the group stage, so why not put him in the team of the knockout stage predictions? This guy's saved them in the knockout scene. He's one of the main reasons why they're actually in the semi-finals, so he defo deserves a card. And yeah, like, it's not a card that everyone would really care about because it's a goalie, obviously. He gets some links, but nation-wise he wouldn't get any, but with strong links to PSG players, it would be a very nice goalie card. Now, next to my predictions is a very unpopular card in FIFA because of his terrible pace, and it's going to be Jorginho. Now, I think this guy has been a key reason why Chelsea have progressed this far. He's been a very good solid midfielder for them. Like, every match rating I've checked, he's got above a 7 in most of them, so it shows how solid he's been in the midfield. And yeah, it's a card that no one would want to get in a pack or anything because he's got like 60 pace on this card, so he'd be a very unusable card in game. Maybe for the content, people would use him in a past and present Chelsea team, I don't know. But yeah, the card design with that dynamic image looks very nice, but yeah, it's not a card anyone would really care about. Now, next to my predictions, I've picked Haaland. Now, this guy has been in unstoppable form for Dortmund. I know like the last game or two he hasn't been amazing, but before this, he was unstoppable, scoring so many goals and breaking records along with it. This card wouldn't be the most meta card, like 3-star isn't good, but obviously in-game he's a goal machine. Like, he scores most of his shots, and yeah, this card would be pretty decent. Like, very high pace, not great dribbling in-game, but very good shooting. Obviously, he'd be a very good goal scorer, as I said before. But yeah, he defo deserves a card, and I wish he got one. Now, next to my predictions is the highest rated one in these predictions, and it's going to be Kevin De Bruyne. Now, I've given giving this guy a +2 from his 93 rated inform, and this card would be near levels to his team of the year. This card would be a very nice centre mid in game. Obviously not a great cam in the game because he's not that fast, but yeah, at centre mid he'd be a beast. Very good all-rounded stats, and yeah, he's got a 5-star weak foot as well, which is very nice. Lots of links. He definitely deserves it. He's been outstanding for Man City in the season, but especially in the Champions League. And yeah, he's one of the main reasons why they've gone so far. Next in my predictions is going to be Sergio Oliviero. Now, this guy was one of the key reasons why Juventus got knocked out. He scored that outstanding free kick goal to nearly knock them out. They equalised, of course, but yeah, he was probably the man of the match of that game. I didn't check the ratings for that game, but he was outstanding that game. He's already got a UCL man of the match, but with a boost to 87 rated, his card would be amazing. Like, he's got like 90 shooting, which is incredible he'd have. And yeah, obviously the pace is a bit of an L. Like, you wouldn't really use him in your team, obviously, but yeah, he definitely deserves a card. And yeah, I wish he'd get an upgrade from his 84 one because he definitely deserves it. Next in my predictions, I've picked Chiesa. Now, this guy 100% deserves to be in this because for Juventus, he's been amazing. Like, some games he's outperformed Ronaldo of all people, which is amazing. Like, this guy's been levels. He's scored a lot of crucial goals for them. Obviously, they've got knocked out now, but in the knockouts, he's still played very well, so he could have still got a card, but obviously this promo is not going to happen now. But yeah, the card wouldn't be amazing. Like, no one would really use him. He's played left mid most games, which is why I put him there in this. But yeah, it's not an amazing card. It's a decent card when you look at it, but yeah, no one's really going to use him if you got one. Next, I've picked Vinicius Junior. Now, this guy was the main reason why they knocked out Liverpool. He scored crucial goals in the first leg to make it 3-1, and that pretty much sealed the tie before the second leg. And yeah, this guy's been amazing for Real Madrid. The card wouldn't be that usable. Obviously, he's got very low shooting. Now, I've given him a massive boost. Even with that, he's only got 78 finishing. Obviously, the dynamic image would be insane. Like, look at that. It looks so sick. But yeah, he definitely deserves one, but it's not a great card if I'm honest. Next in my predictions, I've picked Chilwell. Now, this guy's already got a man of the match card, so this is why he's so high rated. With an 88 rating, he doesn't actually look half bad now. With a massive pace upgrade, he'd actually be quite usable, to be honest, but he's been very good for Chelsea. He's scored some goals from left back as well to help them progress through the Champions League, and he's been very solid at left back for them, getting forward and defending wise. So yeah, I think he definitely deserved one. The card actually, as I said, doesn't look too bad. But yeah, now we know the promo is not going to happen. Obviously, you can't get one. But yeah, it would have been a decent card to be in this promo. Another young player who defo deserves to be in this promo is Phil Foden. Now, this guy's been outstanding for Man City. Apart from the Bruyne, this guy's probably been their second best player. He scored crucial goals like last night. Obviously, he scored a goal to help them seal the tie against Dortmund. But yeah, this guy's been amazing for them all round, and for such a young player at 20 years old, he's really brought a lot to this team. And yeah, I think he definitely deserves a card. Obviously, looking at the cards, you wouldn't really want to use him. Like, he'd still be pretty, not unusable, but not usable at this stage because there's so many better cards. But yeah, he definitely deserves to be in this promo. Now, moving on to a player who's very underrated in my opinion, and it's going to be Taremi. Now, this guy also scored crucial goals to help knock out Juventus, but last night he did score an amazing bicycle. Obviously, it was way too late for Porto, unfortunately, but that goal was outstanding. Unfortunately, Chelsea still went through 2-1 on aggregate. But yeah, this guy was insane for Porto in the Champions League. He was very clinical for them, and as you saw by that bicycle yesterday, he's very talented. I think he'd 100% deserve a card. Like, obviously, looking at it, no one would want to pack him. Like, he's pretty unusable. Like, no one wants to use the card, but yeah, he 100% deserves it. Finally, ending off the UCL team in the knockout stage predictions is going to be Choupo-Moting. Now, this guy has got a lot of undeserved hate because Lewandowski's been injured and he's had to step in. I think he's done a pretty decent job. Like, he's got crucial goals as well for them. Don't forget, like, most of the crucial goals he scored were earlier on, obviously. Like, he did score against PSG, but it was too late for them. Like, PSG knocked them out, unfortunately. And yeah, he's been criticised a lot because he moved from PSG to Bayern, but I think he's still been very good for Bayern as well. So yeah, this card obviously would be pretty unusable for this stage of the game, but he definitely deserves to be in my opinion. Now, moving on to the Europa League team in the knockout stage predictions, my first pick was Gerard Moreno. This guy's been very clinical for Villarreal in the Europa League. He's scored very crucial goals for them, and yeah, he's been on a very good run of form recently, so he definitely deserves it. I've given him a +3 from his last man of the match, which was 87. The card actually now doesn't look too bad. Like, it looks quite usable, but obviously because everyone's got such endgame teams already, he wouldn't get in anyone's team, let's be honest. Like, he's not meta at all, but he 100% deserves a card for his amazing performances. Moving on to a very broken card, and it's going to be Miroslav Oracic. Now, this guy scored a hat-trick to knock out Tottenham in the Europa League, so he 100% deserves another card. I know he's got previous man of the matches, but in the knockouts, he's been very good. And this card would be a very popular one, because as you know, Miroslav Oracic always gets these crazy broken cards. Like, he's already got incredibly good pace and shooting on most of his cards, but this card would top it all off. He'd be an incredibly good super sub, and yeah, I would have loved to see him get another promo card. Next, I've picked Bruno Fernandes. Now, I know he gets a lot of criticism, but as you know, this guy has been the key player for Man United all season long, and in the Europa League, he's been very good as well, scoring lots of goals and getting lots of assists for them. So yeah, he definitely deserves a card. A 93 rated card would be sick as well. Like, all his other cards are pretty decent, so this card would top it all off. He'd be quite expensive, obviously, good links, and he's very good in game. My final player is going to be Paul Lopez. Now, this guy's a goalie, so there's not much to say about him other than he's been very solid for Roma. He's got a lot of crucial saves for them. I've seen highlights of the Roma games. He's been very solid in goal, but yeah, he'd offer some cool links as well. Like, he's Spanish and he's in the Serie A, so that's always cool. But yeah, he's been very solid, so I think he deserved to be in this team in the knockout stage promo. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, smash the like, subscribe if you're new. We're going to be doing consistent FIFA content for team of the season as well. We're going to be doing our community and all the team of the season predictions as well. But until next time, peace.